Hello, hello. It's Julie Davison from juliedavison.com. Welcome to the Great Big Card Swap Showcase. I'm so excited you are joining me today. We already have so many people watching, and I have to apologize for keeping you waiting tonight. I am running a little bit late. It's kind of been just a crazy week. I'm still going to blame it on moving Claire to college last week, but I'm just off my normal schedule. On Monday, we were working on vacation stamping school packages and getting them out for everyone who's attending, and that means my normal Monday work was done today on Tuesday, and so I literally was not opening these cards until an hour ago when we got home from dinner. And so we're scrambling to get them ready. There are over 75 cards. I think there's 79 to be exact to share tonight. So many. And right now, it looks like the mailbox just threw up all over the kitchen table because the envelopes and the stamps and all the little cardboard pieces and your notes and things like that are all over the table. It was all hands on deck. I had help from Jim and Thomas and Anna helping me open up the cards as I was going through and putting the names in the back. I do have them organized, and I'm super excited to share them with you today. So I'm so glad that you're here and joining me tonight. Welcome. Welcome or welcome back. I'm so glad we have some first-time swappers in the mix, and so I'm so glad that you're joining me. If this is your first time, welcome to the Great Big Card Swap. This is a monthly card swap for everyone, whether you're a demonstrator, not a demonstrator. You can use whatever you want as far as card making supplies go. It doesn't matter if it's Stampin' Up or not Stampin' Up or retired, whatever. I just want you to use your stuff and make a card. We have a new theme every month, and this theme in September, the theme is trees. So I was really excited to see how many of your cards were fall and how many were Christmas. And we do have some other cards in there that are not fall or Christmas. I think you guys nailed the theme, and I think you're really going to love the cards I have to share today. I also have a few to start with that are from last month in August. The theme was fun folds. I'm going to start with those and a little straggler from July, a birthday card. But sometimes that just happens with the mail. And I think last month our second showcase was a little bit early in the month. It's always on the second and the fourth Tuesday of the month, but sometimes that just falls kind of early. And so there were still some cards that came in after that one. So it doesn't matter if your cards are late. We always share them and we always swap them no matter when they come. So if you want to send ahead for October, the theme is thank you. And then don't send your cards yet for no, I'm just not going to tell you the theme. I was gonna tell you, but then you'll send cards, and I can't take more than 2 months at a time. It just gets too crazy. It's overwhelming to the mailbox, and I put them all, I've got a dresser now in my stamp room, and so I get the cards and I stick them in boxes, and I put them in this dresser just to keep them out of the way and organized. And so I didn't even open up all the cards tonight. I went to the post office today, and the cards I picked up today didn't make it into this video because there were already so many. So I'm rambling. Let's dig in and get started. If you haven't sent a card before, a couple quick rules. First of all, don't write inside the card. You can stamp inside the card, decorate the inside, but we like to leave the cards blank so that whoever gets the card can send it on and share Happy Meal with somebody else. Also, make sure that you include a return postage stamp in with your card. And if you're an international stamper, you can find a link in the video description to a PayPal button so you can buy the international return postage stamps. I will say, in brainstorming with Shard today, I think we decided to make a change to postage. And this is going to be effective in January. I'll just go ahead and tell you now, but it's not effective until January, and I'll talk about it a lot more in the next couple months. But there has been a lot of issues with counterfeit stamps, postage stamps. And so just a quick PSA, PSA, if you are buying postage stamps at a discount online, they're probably not legitimate postage stamps. They're probably counterfeit. And so I would encourage you to make sure that you're buying your stamps from the post office or from the USPS.com website. And so there has been this issue of counterfeit stamps, and I'm honestly worried about using stamps that might be counterfeit and having them having the cards get lost or not delivered or something like that. And so starting in January 2024, instead of a postage stamp inside, I'm going to just have you put $1 inside to cover the postage. That will cover, sometimes there's a non-machinable card, so that'll help to cover the non-machinable cards. And if there is any extra, it'll just help me to cover the cost of the envelope. So it'll be so much easier for me that way. And so that's what we're going to do. Starting in January, I'll talk about it some more and give you some warning. But right now we're doing a postage stamp inside to cover the return of your card. And don't worry about the envelopes. I always provide that. It's so much easier for me to make up the labels and to do uniform envelopes for everybody. Are you guys ready to dig in? We're going to start with those fun fold cards, and then we're going to move into the trees. And I kind of tried to organize them really quickly by like stamp set or designer paper, because there was a bunch with the one horse open sleigh paper. So we'll see how that goes. I'm so glad to see your feedback and that you guys like that. I was a little bit worried, but I think that's just the easiest way to handle postage. So I'm so glad that you guys are receptive to that change. Margaret, I'm so glad you're here. Yes, it's live. We are live. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay, we're starting with those fun folds and the one birthday card that came late. Oh my goodness. If you did not see the August card swap showcases, make sure that you check that out on my YouTube channel. There's a whole playlist for the Great Big Card Swap. And we had amazing cards that were sent in August for the fun fold theme. And so you definitely want to check out those videos. We always have amazing cards, but the fun folds in particular just really inspired me. So these are still for the August swap, and I will swap them together as a grouping. The first one comes from Cindy Peckett, and it took me a second to figure out what was going on with this card. And then when I did, what? Oh my gosh, how amazing is this? I don't think there was a note about what you call this. I guess just like a shutter card. It reminds me kind of like window blinds. Wow, 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 wow. We've got the Sending Flowers stamp set along with the Fresh as a Daisy designer paper. So amazing. I know, what an amazing card, Cindy. I know someone is just going to be so happy to get that one. Our next one comes from Lana Alesna, and she's using these, oh gosh, Fortune. I don't think she's got a note in here. I loved this designer paper and the stamp set too. Symbols of Fortune. Maybe that was what it was called. So we have a double flap card. So we got a flap here that opens with the designer paper, sending 1,000 well wishes on your special day. I love that. So pretty. And these colors, soft succulent with the basic gray. Just beautiful. I know, Dixie, I might have to figure out how to make that card so we can figure it out together. Our next card comes from Myrna Hernandez. This is a fun fold using the So Very Merry Christmas stamp. This is an online exclusive. Kind of looks like stained glass. It's so fun. And this is just kind of like a, well, we made another card like this recently. So we have sort of like a fold back, a Z card, and then the flap that goes over. So it kind of folds out. It's really cool. I love, love, love it. I'm going to put that note back in here. So if you want to include a note and maybe make a new swapping friend, you can do a post-it note, sticky note, or like a loose piece of paper like that. Our next card is from Diana Barber. Oh, I love this card. So simple the way it shows off this gorgeous designer paper. This was the peach paper. I can't remember the name of it. And my favorite punch, the Label Me Lovely punch. Some friendships are just meant to be. I love that, how you have panels for all the different designer paper. And you see just a little bit of that poking through the front. Oh my goodness. Here's another awesome card from Tyra Marshall. This is also using the Sending Flowers stamp set. And so we've got this little corner that is angled. And when you open it up, it has a little pop-up. Oh my gosh. So if you fold this card and kind of figure it out, it's like a regular card, but the corner is scored and then folded in. So I know I just made it sound like so much simpler than it is, but it really is that simple. It's just a card, a regular card with a scored in the middle and then scored diagonally to create that arrow. I have a similar kind of design with the pop-up like that in the corner. I'll try to remember to put the link in the video description. It's not exactly like this card, but just the same sort of mechanism on the inside. So you can check that video out. I'll add it to the video description when we're all done. Awesome card, Tyra. Thank you so much. All right, more fun folds. This one is from, oh, I had it on here. There. Patricia Williams. This is a hidden message card. And I haven't made one like this in so long. This is a little bit different than the one that I made. So where is this hidden message? If you pull, if you put this up like a mountain and then pull apart these white panels, you get the hidden message. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. Like I said, I have made a card like this before. It's a little bit different. The measurements are going to be different, but the idea is kind of the same. So I will put that link as well in the video description so you can check it out. I think that mine were originally like squares, so it was a little different, but it was the same kind of concept where you have these panels that sort of intersect. Kind of cool, huh? Oh my gosh, I love it. Thank you so much, Patricia, for sharing that card. Oh, I have not seen one like this before. This is so fun. This is from Joy Meadows, and I'm trying to see if she said who she was inspired by. We've got this kind of double gatefold card. So there's like a gatefold and then it opens up like that. Isn't that gorgeous with the designer paper and this beautiful stamp set? I love just the monochromatic stamping with the dark words. I think that's really beautiful. I'm gonna have to try this fun fold. I really like that. Oh, next up, this one is called a double gatefold. So it sort of, I think they both could be called a double gatefold. I know I just called this one a double gatefold, almost like a double Z gatefold. I'm going to call that one a double Z gatefold. I don't know what it's called, but that's what I'm going to call it, a double Z gatefold. This is a double gatefold card. This one is inspired by Connie Stewart, created by Lori Sorrells, and she has this fun designer paper. I love how masculine this is. You make the world a better place. Oh, there's the postage stamp. So this is the first gatefold, meeting in the middle, and then the second gatefold goes the opposite direction. I thought that was so clever. I love this, and I always feel challenged by masculine cards, so this one I think is just really cool that it uses those imagery and would be perfect to send to anybody. Thank you, Lori. Our next card is from, oh, this is upside down, April Booth, and this is a mirror fun fold card. I actually did a tutorial on this, and the original card fold has to do with the, it's like a name with a U, Mira, but it sounds like mirror, and that's why everyone started calling it a mirror fun fold. I have a video tutorial, so I'll add it to the description when we're all done. This one's so pretty I love these polar bears from the Berry Christmas stamp set, and then the designer paper is from the One Horse Open Sleigh paper. Such a fun fold. If you haven't checked this out, you have to see. It looks so complicated, but it's not as complicated as it looks. I'll add that to the video link tutorials. I'll link the tutorials in the video description. All right, next one's from Allie Martinez. Her first time swapping with the Great Big Card Swap. She said she cased this from Queen Bee Creations, Lisa Ann Bernard, two-fold, joy-fold, fun fold. So we've got like the flap here, and then it's like a Z fold, or I think that's what people call a joy fold. This is using the new Trucking Along stamp set. Oh, I love all the beach stuff going on here, and this new ribbon. I've not yet used this, Allie, so I'm so excited to see that. This red and gold polka dot ribbon is one of the online exclusives that just started in July. What a great card. Sending you sunny thoughts. And lastly, this is from Elizabeth Elliott. This is a birthday card that really took its time coming to me. The postmark was in early August, but I didn't get it until just like a week or so ago. So sometimes that happens, right? Like there was something that just came in the mail, some swap cards, and it took like a whole month to get here. And so this is one of those times. So this was for the birthday theme. What a beautiful die cut with that gorgeous pink butterfly. I love it. And Pear Pizzazz, one of my favorite colors. All right, now we're moving on to our tree themed cards. So these are the cards for September, and we have one that's kind of a slimline. So pretty. I love these delicate detailed trees. Sending loving thoughts and prayers. This one is from Marita Boone. So fun. Have you guys made a slimline card like this before? I don't typically make them because it takes almost a whole sheet of paper. This is 3.5 inches by 8.5 inches, so it does take a lot of cardstock, but it's such a fun way to have a nice big design like this, and these little die cut trees and a cute little bird and the birdhouse. So fun. Thank you, Marina, for sending those in. Phyllis, what set are those trees from? These are actually not Stampin' Up! Die cuts, so not that I recognize. I don't think that they are. So I don't know. Does it take more postage? That's a good question, Katie. The Slimline cards, there are some Slimline envelopes, I think, in the Stampin' Up! Catalog, but you can also send them in like a regular letter envelope. So unless you have special embellishments on it, you can get away with just regular postage, first class postage. So you don't need extra postage. It's not considered an odd shape, just like letter shape, unless you were to put the postage on the long way. If you put your address here and your stamp up here, this would be considered an odd shape that the postal machine doesn't know what to do with. But if you just mail it like a regular letter, like long ways, then it's fine. No extra postage. All right. Oh, I think these cards are using the same stamp set, which I think is called Season of Friendship. I'm going to move that box out of the way. Our first one is from Becky Shepherd, first time swapper. Welcome, Becky. So gorgeous. I love the sponging that you did here. This is from the Grassy Grove stamp set. And that, yeah, Beauty of Friendship stamp set. So pretty. This one's retired. And then pine trees embossed in the background. Beautiful card. This is the same bundle or the same coordinating dies. And this card is from Marilyn Edens. And she used some gorgeous designer paper that went with that bundle too. Love the scalloped here. This is the scallop contour dies that have different sizes and shape scallops. So fun. Beautiful card, Marilyn. Here is the same tree. Oh, no, this one's from Sheltering Tree, I think, or a different one. This is from Diana Barber, and oh, maybe she's got the answer for me right here. She said she cased the layout from Tina Zink on Pinterest, who cased it from the 2015 Occasions catalog. The Sheltering Tree stamp set. I was right. Something fancy stamp set, and I love the colors here. She says, when I think of fall, it brings to mind the Sheltering Tree stamp set. I agree. I love that stamp set. And it had some different things that you could put on the tree. I love this layout with the little banner up here. May the good you do come back to you. This card, Anna was helping me and she opened up both these cards. Yup. Two different cards, or the same card from two different people. And they're both team members. This one's from Carmen Melendez, and this one from Katie McLean. And I am sure that you guys were inspired. That's just Katie's address. I'm sure you guys were inspired by somebody. Otherwise, it seems like such a coincidence that you made exactly the same card. But gosh, it is so pretty. We got the scallop contour die here with some sponging in the background, some early espresso faux suede ribbon. I know great minds think alike. It is such a perfect card and encapsulates the tree theme so well. Thinking of you here, a little different banner, but that same little cherry cobbler bird. Such a fun card. I just love it, and two people are going to love it as well. All right, moving right along, our next little card theme is birds. This one is that cute new bird set, Bird's Eye View. It's from Alita Williams, and she's using some Inked Botanical designer paper for the card base. Such a pretty card. Thinking of you today. I gotta get out that stamp set and use it some more. This little birdie has a coordinating punch. It's so cute. This is from Cherith Day using the Sweet Songbirds stamp set and the Happy Forest Friends designer paper. Did you notice the little gift card pocket here? I love that. It looks like we had a little abuse from the postal system here. Sometimes cards get kind of bent up, but so stinking cute. Calypso Coral, Old Olive, and that Happy Forest Friends, yeah, designer paper. You've got something to celebrate. I would love to get that card in the mail. Here's another cute little bird. This one from Sue Hines using some Granny Apple Green cardstock. This is the same stamp set, the Bird's Eye View stamp set. There's some bigger birds and the little bird, and then the die cut comes from the Gorgeously Made bundle, a new one from the annual catalog. Here for you, and then on the inside, another little die cut. I love that. So cute. Lemon Lolly is that new yellow in the background. I think it is a really nice pop of color with the green. Oh, speaking of Granny Apple Green, similar color here. This one's from Veronica Towel. Embossed tree with an embossing folder, not Stampin' Up! Here. And then a fun little birdhouse. I love this stamp, and it's hanging from a little piece of twine on a brad. I just think that's so fun. On the inside, a little protective layer and a little stamped bird. So fun, Veronica. I love that. I love all the ways that you guys incorporated trees. It wasn't just all fall. It wasn't just all Christmas trees. I love that you kind of really went out of the box and did some fun things. Here's one from Lori Watucky. Oh my gosh, how cute that we have the little owl peeking through the embossed trees, sponged a little bit here, and the added detail. I think that's so fun. Love the washi tape colors, a terracotta tile, or an older color, Blackberry Bliss or Rich Raspberry, Hello Autumn, and then the little threads. I think that is just the cutest. This card makes me smile so much. One of my favorite stamp sets is the Lovely as a Tree stamp set. Did you guys have this one? This was one of the catalog, or one of the stamps I got in my starter kit 21 years ago when I first signed up as a demonstrator, and it just retired a couple years ago. It was in the catalog for a long time. It included this long set of trees. It included the smaller tree and the leaf back there. It's such an awesome stamp set, and I'm pretty sure that I've held on to it. This card is from Cecilia Jerry. She did an embossed resist and then sponged the color. She said she tried many times before she got it just right, but I love it. I think it turned out so pretty, and such a fun technique. Can you see the glitter in the trees? So gorgeous. Sending Birthday Wishes comes from the Sending Flowers bundle and the coordinating dies on the inside. Wishes for a beautiful birthday. And then also using Lovely as a Tree, we've got this card from Rachel Trzynski, and she's used some different punches. My favorite here, the tailored tag punch. Oh, I'm going to show you guys the new Heartfelt Hexagon punch. This is a new bundle that is available as part of the World Card Making Day event. I haven't had a chance to ink it up yet, but I love the punch because it kind of reminds me of the tailored tag punch. As you can see, it's a little bit bigger. We've got a little more rounded edges here, but I think it's just going to be just as versatile, and I can't wait to play with it. Yes, Phyllis. So you can get this in the online store right now. It's not just for demonstrator pre-order. Everyone can order it. And if you're in the online store, juliedavison.com/shop, you can just go under the What's New section, and that's one place that you can find this new bundle. You can get the stamp set by itself, the punch by itself, or you can get both of them together and save 10%. So Rachel, thank you so much for this blast from the past using that Lovely as a Tree. I think it is just so much fun. Our next card is from Jane Peters, a first-time swapper. I love this so much. She not only made a tree card, she made an envelope out of tree paper and used a stamp that had trees on it too. Oh my gosh, this is a fun bridge card using, oh my gosh, it's a similar stamp set to the Sheltering Tree. I can't remember the name of it. Maybe we should put a note on here. Is it also called Sheltering Tree? I think that there were two stamp sets that were called Sheltering Tree. This one is so fun. I just love that little bridge kind of fold. Actually, so this is, well, yeah, it's still kind of a bridge fold. It's some, I'll put a link in the video tutorial that's similar to this kind of style. It folds flat and fits in a regular envelope, but then it pops out and kind of creates that diorama. I love that. I know, isn't that swing the cutest? And there's a little rake in there too, and the bike. All of those stamp images were in that Sheltering Tree stamp set. Oh, so fun. Thank you, Jane, so much for joining us. Be sure next time that you put your note on a loose paper, a sticky note, instead of writing on the card. Our next few cards, I think we just have I think they're just sort of some general trees. This first one is from Cindy Bovitt, and she's using some of this gorgeous designer paper. This is the Beauty of the Earth designer paper and the Beauty of Friendship stamp set. I think this one just retired in the catalog, but it was in the last catalog, I believe. Really beautiful here with the different die cuts layered on the scallop circle, the distressed gold under there. So pretty with the linen thread. I know this paper was really beautiful. I'm so glad that we have some of those colors back, like the Misty Moonlight that was in there. And then, oh, this is the burgundy that we just lost, though. Merlot, Mary Merlot. Oh, beautiful card. All my colors right there, that fall jam. Now this die, these are all the same die. This one's pretty similar, so I'm going to put it in there too. But this is the Grassy Grove die from Stampin' Up. 3 different ways. The first way here from Belinda Bosch, and she did some sponging back there, and then also die cut the deer. They'll stamp on the inside. So beautiful. Same die here with a different die cut with the moose. And behind this die, we have the One Horse Open Sleigh designer paper. This one's from Sharon Rowland. And on the inside, a little stamped deer from that Grassy Grove. I know, isn't this gorgeous? I think this die has been low inventory. It may be unavailable. It's been really popular with the One Horse Open Sleigh designer paper. So pretty. Same die here. This one is die cut from designer paper, so it's a little harder to see the details, but you can kind of see the clearing and different designer paper there in the background. This one is from Hansen. And then on the inside, little designer paper on the sides. I love that. Even though this die is different, it still has the same kind of look. I don't think this is a Stampin' Up one. Little embossing folder with the trees in the background, and then this gorgeous silhouette with the black. And I think that these deer are part of the tree and the clearing. Happy fall, y'all. Oh, I love that. This one's from Riza Zillion. Just gorgeous. The sponging in the background. Those colors are amazing. Some more tree cards. This one uses a paper pumpkin stamp set and some elements like the paper and the die cut from that paper pumpkin kit. This is from Jerry Roser. Here's to you. Do you guys remember this paper pumpkin kits? There is a brand new paper pumpkin kit that will be coming out in October, and it's called Home for the Holidays. So if you're looking for some Christmas card kits, make sure you subscribe to Paper Pumpkin by October 10th for that kit. Our next card is from Nancy Bridges. This is a box card. She says it was inspired by Beverly Morales, and her YouTube video is titled So Refreshing and Vertical Blooms. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. Nancy, I would love to know, like obviously this is the die cut, but it looks like you painted it, or is this paper? Please tell us how you created that gorgeousness. And die cut images over here, and the box card. So it has the flap that opens in the middle, but then it can be turned into the box by tucking that panel under the ribbon. And so you sort of have this box that stands up, kind of like a little like diorama, but that doesn't go in. A box card. That's really cool. I've never seen anything like this before. It is absolutely gorgeous, and it folds flat to fit in a regular envelope. Thank you, Nancy, for sharing that amazing fun fold. Next up, ooh, this one from Linda Vanderspool uses a stamp set from Million Sales Achiever Leanne Graff. I cannot remember the name of it. I think it was called Life is Beautiful, but it had a tree and then some different images that you could put on the tree, including the leaves and snowflakes and the little birdhouse. Oh, it was a favorite stamp set, and I was so sad that it didn't stick around for longer. Such a great card, and Linda, thank you so much for sending an extra for me. So many of you send extra cards, and I appreciate it so much. It's never expected, but always delightful to get to keep an extra one of your amazing cards. Our next card is from Kathy Triebenbach. It's a double flap card inspired by Lisa Curcio, and it has the flap here, and then it opens up. Let's see. I thought it was going to open up. Do I have to untie it? Oh, I think I do have to untie it. Okay, here we go. I always am so nervous about untying your bows and then retie it. Yes, Sharon, it does look familiar. And then it opens up like this and like that. Oh, so fun. This also is lovely as a tree. And then the Biggest Wish stamp set here. So we've got some double flaps, triple flaps almost, right? I guess that's all the same flap. Really, really fun. This designer paper, gorgeous too. I recognize it, but now I'm drawing a blank. And I'm going to see if I can tie these tiny little pieces of ribbon to get it closed again. Oh, there. Oh, so fun. Awesome, awesome. Thank you so much, Kathy, for sharing that fun fold. Here's a clean and simple card. I just love the little camper dies. These are part of a celebration set that had Tree Lot Dies was the name of the set that had the camper in it. And then the Trees for Sale was the name of the coordinating stamp set from the mini catalog. Hey, I got it right. I love this. This is from Annette Funk, and she's got her address in there. If you would like to be a card swap buddy with her, you can send her a card. These colors are so fun with the pear pizzazz and then some So Saffron. I love all the details of that die. Did you get those Tree Lot dies? They were so popular when they came out for celebration. I remember they sold out, and so hopefully if you wanted them, you were able to get them, but the camper was the big part of it. It also had some other dies that coordinated with the stamp set that had some trees and stuff in it. Our next card is from Mary Jane Martinez. Oh, I love that little basket. I remember that stamp. It's been a while. And then we've got the tree stamp. This is that sheltering tree that we talked about earlier with the tire swing. And then this little pine cone piece comes from Lovely as a Tree. I just love how I'm seeing all of those images throughout. It's such a classic stamp. And a cute little bird in the tree. Love that, Mary Jane. Thank you so much for sharing that one. Ooh, these make me so happy with the Rings of Love stamp set. This was just in the catalog last year, and it had some coordinating Rings of Love, Rings of Nature, Rings of Love stamp set, Rings of Nature designer paper, or maybe it was the other way around. And it was so fun. I used it a lot, and then I kind of put it away, but it's still in the annual catalog, so be sure to check that out and get it out again. It had a coordinating embossing folder, a hybrid embossing folder, which is used on this card. This one is from Patty Snyder. Loving these colors, crumb cake, and the Night of Navy, and then some different patterns from that designer paper. And this card, using the same tree ring, is from Ross and Muncie, using Ringed with Nature. Yes, that's the name of it. Ringed with Nature stamp set and bundle. Such a cute card. Oh my gosh, I love it. All right, we have a This or That. These cards are from Melissa Perry, and she sent two, and so that I get to keep one. I always have such a hard time with this, and so I would love to know this or that. If you could keep one of Melissa's cards, which of these would you keep? I think I'm loving all these fall colors. This is so gorgeous with a birch tree embossing folder, and the stamps here from the, I think from the My Meadows set. There was a couple different waterfront, watercolor kinds of things, so I'm not sure which set that is from. These are both easel cards, and they have the little component that you can easel or, you know, prop it up on. Cindy, thank you so much for joining us tonight. I'm sorry that I was running late and that you have to go. You'll have to watch the replay to see the rest, because we still have quite a few cards to share. Oh my gosh, seriously. They're so amazing. I don't know who I'm going to pick, because I think they're both just so lovely. I love the colors here and the little deer on the inside. Oh, you guys seem pretty split as well. I'm seeing a lot of this. And Snowfront, thank you, Melissa. Yes, this, love the colors, this. I know, it is really tough. So wonderful. Thank you, Melissa, for both of those options, and it was so fun to do a this or that and compare. I think we might have another this or that in the box as well tonight. We are going just plugging along. I think these are all some fall cards. This one is from Judy Meek. What a fun, interesting fold with the diagonals. I've made a diagonal card fold before, but both the diagonals, they kind of like went in the same, or they were opposite. It was like one folded up and one folded down, but they didn't cross over like this. I think that's really cool. And this designer paper, one of my favorites, I think because I just love Cajun Craze so much. What a great card. I'm recognizing the stamps too. Circle sayings, I think, for the thinking of you. And then this one had like a little bunny and a little tree, maybe a deer or something in it. Oh my gosh, blast from the past. I love it so much. Thank you, Judy, for sharing that awesome fold. These colors are just, I love them so much. Lynn Werner sent this one. And we got a couple dies going on here. We've got the stitched greenery in the background. Can you see that? And then the card front, split card texture, something like that, dies. And on this designer paper, so it sort of has this ombre. It's from the the pots, the earthen texture designer paper, and then this piece is from the same set, the earthen texture. So beautiful. Life is beautiful. That's from that tree, and well, the tree and the life is beautiful is from the Life is Beautiful stamp set. Oh my gosh, such a lovely card. I'm really digging those colors. The Pretty Peacock is just lovely. Lynn, thank you so much for sharing that card. Oh, wow. Look at this one. This is from Marilyn Kane, and she has some of the Grassy Grove stamps, Peaceful Cabin, Circle Sayings, and she did a bubble technique used for the background, copper clay and summer sun re-inkers. Oh my God, I have not done the bubble technique in a long time. Marilyn said that she saw this technique by Karen Titus, and if I remember right, you are essentially putting re-inkers like in water and then blowing bubbles with a straw, and then you put your cardstock down on top of the bubbles and you get this fun texture with the colors. So that's usually a little messier than I get with my techniques, but the result is so beautiful. I really love the way that looks. So thank you so much for giving that a try and making the mess at home for this beautiful card. It is lovely, Marilyn. Here's one using a new stamp set. This is Scenic Wonders by Molly Burke, and she said she was inspired by Rose Ward, who created this card. I'm loving the Shaded Spruce, Pretty Peacock, and Night of Navy. That's such a beautiful card. The Scenic Wonders is a new stamp set in the annual catalog, and so we've got the 3 different stamps stamped in the different colors. I think that's just really beautiful. I love that. I'm going to use that stamp more. So I'm really inspired, Molly, by your card. Our next card is upside down. It's from Gloria Davis, and she used the hand-drawn dots background on Moody Mauve, Seasonal Branches, and Season of Chic Sentiment. Ooh, I love this. So the branch from the Seasonal Branches is what it was used, stamped several times to create the tree. And then the leaf is also from that same stamp set in different colors. And I don't know what is making me sneeze. Oh, we got the windows open, so I don't know if it's something from outside. I just have this little tickle all of a sudden. Thank you. Thank you, Sharon. And then the embossed sentiment on vellum. You make each season of life even more beautiful. Oh, I love that. It probably is. You know, the windows have been open all day, though, and I've been fine. I haven't... it hasn't been bothering me. I hear a dog, hopefully not trying to get up the stairs. Okay, let's keep going. Our next card is from Anne Schillinger using the Blackberry Beauty designer paper. Oh, I love that. And the stitched leaf dies. Isn't it beautiful? I love the angles on here. So we've got different angles and it looks like a quilted pattern. Really beautiful. Cinnamon cider. I miss that color. So pretty. Although pecan pie is really pretty too. I gotta check on this dog. Hold on. What are you doing here? Hey, out, out, get out. Go lay down. Sorry about that. Gracie was getting into a lunchbox in the other room. She is our pup that has been so sick recently, and so it makes me happy that she is up and about and scavenging, even though it's frustrating when she does that. But I'm glad that she's feeling like her normal self again. This one's from Kathy Bradley, a new stamp set. This one is in the September through December catalog. I was just looking at this stamp set the other day, so I'm going to show it to you really quick. I didn't order it yet, but I just may have to. It's got 4 different images called Cheers to the Season. So here's Kathy's card with that fun leaf. So thankful. And then the All About Autumn designer paper and the dazzling paper, more dazzle paper. That's in the annual catalog. So in this stamp set, we've got the 'Tis the Season, Cheers, so thankful, and then the little like paint paint swatch. What do you call that? Yeah, I love this. I think it's so fun. Deckled circle dies. Did you guys see those? Oh my gosh, they're so big. I've got to use them some more. All right, we're gonna keep moving along. We've got some more. Okay, I think we're almost done. The rest, I think, are going to be Christmas or almost about Christmas. So the last few of our, they're not really fall, but these both use the same Exploring in Color add-on cards from Paper Pumpkin. This first one's from Mary Fudge, and she's the sticker from the Paper Pumpkin kit. Oh, I just think that's so fun with the footprints. Did you guys get that Paper Pumpkin kit? I really love it. She added some different images here. I love the little sign. It says Adventure, Home, Journey, Escape. Really fun. Mary, I thought the first cards that you sent were great too, so I don't know why you sent a new one, but I followed your note and I took the other ones out. Here's one from Jan Walters using the same card fronts and Paper Pumpkin stuff. So this is really cool. She cut out from another card front and then popped them up to kind of give them some dimension. So it's the same images just popped up on dimensionals and then stamps from the stamp set that came with the Paper Pumpkin kit on the inside. Really fun, Jan. Thank you so much for sharing your card. This is a fun fold card from Leslie Kneisel. She has a little note in here. She said this was inspired by Frenchy Stamps, the pop-up block card. Make sure you look at the August 30th 2022 post. She said she used the Enjoy the Journey designer paper, and so you kind of pull it out and it extends out. Isn't that fun? I love that. I think we saw another card like this in another month for our Great Big Card Swap. I think that's just really a fun little fun fold, and then you got space on the back to write. So this is the Enjoy the Journey designer paper that was in the spring mini catalog, and here's the same designer paper, different pattern. This one's by Myrna Hernandez, and I think this is so pretty with the Highland Heather. And then on the inside, this moment is the start of something great. I love that. Looks like this one got chewed up a little bit in the post office. Our next card is from Tyra Marshall, a little Z-fold card here that pulls out. Isn't that just the cutest stamp? This was a host set in the last catalog or two. The brass butterflies really just set the scene there. And then stamps here from the Regency Park Suite, the Petal Park, I think was the name of that stamp set and bundle. And then we also had Sentimental Park, which had some similar images. Our next card is from Rose Spivey, and she used the Wisteria stamp set. What was it called? I was going to say Wisteria Wonder, but that was the name of color. Was the Wisteria stamp set the same name? I love how it's hanging from the vine. So beautiful. And then the brick and mortar embossing folder. Thinking of you, and then stamped on the inside too. Wishing you the best on your special day. I love it. Oh, check out this panda hanging in a tree. See, you guys came up with all kinds of tree cards. This one's from Kathy Cornea. There's those brushed brass butterflies again. Talk about a tongue twister. Really beautiful. Wild and Sweet is the name of this stamp set. There's some other wild animals in it as well. Oh, yes, I love it. She says she's received a lot of beautiful cards from the Great Big Card Swap. I'm so glad that you're participating and that you've been enjoying the cards that you're getting back. It makes me so happy. Our next card is from Wendy Langsat. I love the little mini card on the front. Don't let worry spoil your happy. Oh, this is so fun. Wendy, are you dreaming of palm trees? Wendy's in Alaska, so I don't know if we've got palm trees up in Alaska, but I hope that you were able to see some this summer, Wendy, or maybe over the winter when you need a little break. So fun. And the pebbles here I love that little embellishment. I think that's so perfect. They almost look like coconuts. Okay, we still got lots more cards here. Oh my gosh, you guys outdid yourselves. I think we've got some Christmas and winter, and then I think the rest are, I see a couple in there that are not, but we're going to start with the Christmas and winter. The next bunch use the, well, this first one doesn't. I'll start with that. Nancy Ross made this one. Wow, this is so gorgeous. We've got some sponging going on in the background, masking for the moon, and then the stamped trees, repeatedly stamped, like stamped and then stamped again without re-inking. Beautiful. With sympathy, I think this card is so pretty to be just a winter card, but it's beautiful for the moon. And the moon is so awesome. Beautiful for, I don't remember what I said. I read moon and I said moon. So beautiful. I just think it is absolutely stunning. Our next few cards use the One Horse Open Sleigh designer paper. This is one that is an online exclusive, and you can get it in the online store at juliedavison.com/shop. And then from the menu, you can click on online exclusives and see all the items that don't appear in a catalog and are only available online. This first one comes from Maylu Cartwright, and she used the cutouts from the Penguin Playmates designer paper. Oh, so fun. I love that. Here's a tree cut out from another pattern, and then, oh my gosh, look inside. I almost forgot. We have the explosion of designer paper. I know I've shared this in another video, but this is just a 6x6 designer paper, folded in half again, and folded in half diagonally, and then you just kind of fold those in on themselves. Oh, so fun. I love all the little playful penguin playmates playing around in the snow. What a fun card. Maylu, thank you so much for sharing that early Christmassy hello. It's so crazy to think Christmas is coming so soon, and the months just keep flying by. It really is just around the corner. Our next card comes from Charlotte Nydigger, and I think she's got the same the same fun explosion card on the inside. Now, I do have a video where I showed exactly how to do this fold, so I'll link that up in the video description for you so you can follow along if you want to give that a try. Here she's cut the designer paper into different strips. I love the panels. Paradise doesn't have to be tropical. Oh, that is so true. I love this beautiful card, Charlotte. Thank you so much for sending it in. More One Horse Open Sleigh designer paper. This one's from Ellen Haberline. Her first time swapping. Welcome. She says the Foxes non-Stampin' Up stamp that she's had for a long time. A One Horse Open Sleigh designer paper, and the verse is from Thanks a Bunch. That was that carrot set that we had during celebration. Oh, such a cute card. That fox goes so well in the woods. Welcome, Ellen. I'm so glad that you are joining us and swapping. Our next card is from Jenny Oliver using the One Horse Open Sleigh. And this has got a little, the designer paper is underneath the white, and then it folds back here. Beautiful little lacy border. I love that with the Hello Friend, little pool party, organdy ribbon. Such a gorgeous card, and really showing off the colors in that paper very nicely. Our next card, I love this, is that designer paper I think that we had for the explosion. I was holding it the wrong way, sorry. This is Carrie Zacharias. The best moments in life happen with you. Oh, I love that. One Horse Open Sleigh has a coordinating horse and sleigh bundle with a stamp set, and these dies, the tree and the snow hills, are from that set. Little tailor-made tag in vellum, and then some of the Misty Moonlight ribbon, a new ribbon that's in the annual catalog. Really gorgeous. Our next card is a This or That. These are both from Christine Almont, and she used two different patterns from the One Horse Open Sleigh designer paper using one of my back pocket card layouts. We got vellum here, strips to go across, and then I just love these little these little vignettes with the trees and the circle. So this or that, which pattern and color combination do you prefer? Do you like the lighter blue or the brighter blue? Leave a comment and let me know. I get to keep one. Thank you so much, Christine, for sending an extra for me. It is going to be hard to decide. I'm not sure. I love them both. I think these are two of my favorite patterns from that designer paper pack. So this or that, leave a comment and let me know if you got to pick one. Which of these would you keep? Are you guys ready for some Christmas cards? When I said trees, some of you thought Christmas trees. So our first card here is from Tony Shaw using a brand new tree die. So this is one die. That die cuts all the little trees which Tony has left inside here in case you want to use them as confetti. And then she put a piece of the granny apple green foil behind the black cardstock. And I think it is so fun and shiny. Happy holidays, and then some of the holly or Mary Bold and Bright designer paper on the inside. I know, so fun. I love it, Tony. Thank you so much too for sending an extra for me. This next one is from Pat Stewart. We've got let's see. Oh, that's just her address in there. I was gonna say a Z fold, but it's, I think it's glued. Oh no, it's not glued down. Sometimes adhesive gets where we don't want it, doesn't it? A little Z-fold card here with a gorgeous designer paper. Emmanuel, God with us. I love that. And then if you get her card, there is a note on the back, so be sure to check that out. Thank you, Pat, for sending that awesome card. Our next one, using some new designer papers from Shella Sams. This is from the new Winter Meadow collection, the designer paper and the coordinating stamp set. I think the designer paper is currently not orderable, but it'll be back in stock soon, so don't worry. And then some silver ribbon across the center. I love the diagonal cut and angles on this card. So fun. Thank you, Shella. Our next one uses the new Trucking Along. I thought I had these together. There's a couple other truck. I'm gonna pull them all in here. Nope, I'm gonna pull this one back. All right, hold on. We'll share those in a second. This one is from Judy Howard. Oh, I love it. She said she only had the pine trees, and so she used those. But I think they work perfectly for fall, too. These are such great colors. We got the copper clay, and then some of the designer paper, old olive, a little bit of calypso coral there, and on the inside, some stamped leaves. The tree dies are from Whimsical Trees. It was a Christmas set. Yeah, Whimsical Trees, that's right. Beautiful card. I love it, Judy. This is the same tree dies, just in different colors. So we got the musical notes embossing folder, dazzle paper here, and then the gold foiled trees from that wonderful trees. So pretty. May the love of the season warm your heart and fill your heart. I read that wrong. This one is from Joe Williams. Thank you so much, Joe, for sending an extra card for me as well. I love that red, gold red ribbon. So festive. I'm ready. I'm ready. After seeing your card, I'm like ready to put up my tree. Christmas is just so nostalgic, just seeing sometimes those traditional colors and imagery. Like, it just makes me so excited. This is a card from Millie Thompson, her first time swapping with us. She says she's part of the Stampers by Design Card Club in Moses Lake, and this card was our challenge. So pretty. Okay, now I have to say this happens to me all the time, and you need to raise your hand or give a thumb up, because if you've ever accidentally done this to your card, you can relate. I don't think that Millie realized when she sent her card that it opened up the wrong way. So actually it opens up the right way, but the front is on backwards or upside down. So I do this all the time, more than I would like to admit. I make my card and I do the inside, it's all pretty, and then somehow I get turned around and I stick on. So the card front is just upside down. Peas with yes. I know there's going to be a whole bunch of you who have done this too. Millie, it's a beautiful card. I love the designer paper And the embossing folder is so gorgeous. And you know what? It's just going to make somebody smile that they have to flip it over. We definitely have all done that. So, Millie, we're so glad that you are joining us for the Great Big Card Swap. Thank you for sharing your card. Here's another one. This looks like that lovely as a tree again. I should have put this with the other ones. This one's from Cheryl Leffel, and she has some gorgeous coloring here on the torn paper, a little bit maybe embossing paste on here for the snow. And I love the effect up here. I can't tell, it almost looks like water splatter, and then also like a gel pen or like a white gel pen. Really gorgeous. I just love that, that effect. So fun. Christmas waves a magic wand over this world, and behold, everything is softer and more beautiful. Indeed. Oh, yes. All right, now we're going to do those trucking along. Oh my gosh, isn't this just the funnest? We have 4 trucking along cards. This is a new bundle that is part of the online exclusive offering. Currently, the punch is not orderable, but it's coming back in about a month or so. So hang tight. In the meantime, snatch that stamp set. Don't miss out on that. I would hate for the punch to come back and then the stamp set to be gone. So just go ahead and get the stamp set now if you're wanting this one. Don't wait, get it now, and then you can get the punch when it comes in. This first card is from Joan Talent, and she's got a little tip in here. She said she cased this card from Gina Rico, and the hint that she gave was when you do the tree or whatever you're putting in the back of the truck, to leave a small little tab like this to make it easier to slip inside the back of the truck. I love that. What a great tip. Thank you so much, Joan, for sharing that with us and this beautiful card using that trucking along. Our next card comes from Narita Hernandez. Did I say that right? No, right. Oh, I said it right earlier. And now I'm second guessing. Now I'm second guessing myself. We had the fun fold, right? Oh, maybe not. Anyway, Narita, I think I got it right. I hope I did. I'm sorry if I didn't. This is the Trees for Sale dies and stamps that we were talking about earlier. I love this. I think Peaceful Cabin, was that the name of this designer paper? The Trucking Along stamp set. It's the most wonderful time of the year. Peaceful Place. Oh, Peaceful Place is the designer paper. I almost got it all right. So fun. Oh my gosh. Are you loving this truck? It doesn't always have to be red. Here's one from Annette Crocheti. And this isn't even a Christmas card. She's got some trees stamped here, and the background, little sponging or watercolor going on. Thanks so much is from the layering leaves, and then the birds. I love that. So pretty. Let's see if I got it right. Did she leave us a note with the supply list? Sometimes I'm guessing. Am I a good guesser? Trucking along, layering leaves is the thank you. On the horizon is the birds. Yay, I got it right. Love, love, love it. So fun. I just think the colors are so... Blueberry bushel for that dark blue back there. All right, this one leads into some of our last cards that I'll use, the Aspen Tree dies. This one with the truck on it is from Peg Herrick, and I love that. Sending a card to say hello is from the Sending Flowers stamp set. And yeah, and then the trucking along with the sunflowers, and they're really fun. Sponging, beautiful job in the background, blending that background underneath the white aspen trees. So gorgeous. We've got some more with the aspen tree dies. This one's from Quinn Fong, and the coordinating stamp set, Perched in a Tree, I think it was called. It had some dies with the big leaves, and those are still in the catalog. So if you want to grab that, you can snatch that up still. I love the the gems. Do you hear that? All of a sudden, a really loud bug noise from the backyard. This is really interesting, having the windows open tonight. Our next one is from Marcia Bult. It seems so loud. Can you guys hear that? Like a boo. This one is also Perched in a Tree. And the Biggest Wish stamp set, that's where the hello comes from. Exposed brick 3D embossing folder and the new adhesive backed speckled dots. So pretty. I'm so glad you can't hear the bug because it is loud. Our next one is from Cindy Kittner using the Aspen Tree Dies and the Deer from the Grassy Grove bundle. Life is better with you. Oh, it definitely inspires me. Sometimes you need to know that someone really cares. Oh. I love, love, love the colors on this card. Looks like some sort of watercolor designer paper in the background, maybe from the Fresh as a Daisy, or there's a couple where we have like some watercolor blues. Well, our last three cards here come from our Colorado card makers. We have Cindy Ewerts, Mary Hansen, and Tina Lynch. Oh my gosh, all inspired with that Perched in a Tree bundle and the Aspen Tree Dies. Our first card from Cindy, and she has a gorgeous card here with the bird, and the designer paper in the background is the one horse open sleigh. Oh, I love the custom effects that she added to the trees. A little bit of the gray, a little bit of Wink Stella. I think that is just so gorgeous and makes it so dynamic. Gray branches down here and the word stamped above it, wishing you abundant joy and peace. Our next card from Mary Hansen uses the same bundle and has some glitter paper in the background, a little shimmer gold for the leaf. Every day is a fresh start. Oh my gosh, I love that. I feel like you could send that card for any occasion throughout the year. And our last one is from Tina Lynch, and she made this fun card. Oh my gosh, I have seen this before. This is really cool. I was saying I have seen this before. We've had a similar card or two sent in from the Great Big Card Swap. Really, really fun. I just love the way that kind of pops up. There it is. So it's kind of like a, the four sections of the card, and then the center is on this little bit that pops up. So when you open the gatefold card, that center kind of pops out. And up. I think that's really cool. This is the new All About Autumn designer paper behind the Aspen Tree Dies. I've heard that the All About Autumn designer paper, which came in back in stock yesterday, I heard that it's sold out again. I don't have any information, but I'll try to get all the details and share with you on Thursday. Hopefully, if you were waiting for it, you were able to snatch it up yesterday when it came back in. Yes, thank you so much, Tony, for the reminder. If you enjoyed all the cards that I shared tonight, please give this video a thumbs up and make sure that you subscribe to my channel so that you don't miss out on future Great Big Card Swap videos. This is only part 1 for September. We're going to have more cards to come. The part 2 will be in 2 weeks. I don't have my calendar in front of me. Hold on. Well, I should just double the days, right? Today's the 12th. Our next card swap showcase will be on Tuesday, September 26th. So if you would like to send in a card with the tree theme, you can send your card to Julie Davison, P.O. Box 6164, Champaign, Illinois 61826. I just saw a message come up. I'm so sorry that I missed it. No, it's not going to show it to me. Now I'm seeing all the cards from the beginning. Katie's asking, were you able to get enough of the autumn paper for the product shares? Yes, I was. I did get my order in. And so I think for everyone who signed up for a product share, I think I have everything I need. And I'm working on getting everything sorted, the ribbon cut. And I plan to mail those as planned on Monday, September 18th. So if you've signed up for a product share, I think almost everybody has paid. Then you've got paper and it's coming. Okay. I think I said everything. I would love for you to send in your cards. The theme for September is trees. The theme for October is thank you. If you're sending for October, just make sure that you mark your envelope thank you or October, so that I know to hold it for that swap. Yep, I think you just, I think your comment crossed over. The theme for October is thank you. And that doesn't have to be a fall thank you, right? It could be a spring thank you, a Christmas thank you, any kind of thank you. So I can't wait to see what you come up with. Thank you to everyone who shared your cards. I forgot to remind you, but I think you guys did leave wonderful comments for all of our swappers, encouraging words to let them know how much you enjoyed their cards. I certainly did. I feel so inspired. And so I just want to say one more time, thank you to everyone who sent in cards and shared with us. You guys are amazing. I'm going to give you one little sneak peek of something that's coming tomorrow. I have been working on updating my 2024 calendar template, which is going to be on Etsy. And so tomorrow I will have a video sharing how I put together this calendar using the new floral designer paper. But the little sneak peek is I'm going to be giving away a complete calendar, one that's all finished just like this, to one person over on Facebook. So as soon as I'm done with this video, I'm going to post over there. Be sure to comment on that post. When you see the picture of this calendar, comment on that post to have a chance to win this finished calendar. So check it out over on Facebook. I'll put the link at the top of the video description as soon as I'm done, and you can go check it out over there. I'll keep it open for a day or two. I think I'll draw a winner on Thursday. So you got a couple days to go over, check out my Facebook page, follow me over there, and get your name in the comments to win possibly the 2024 calendar. And if you've been waiting for the PDF on Etsy, I'm going to try to get it up tonight or first thing tomorrow. So I'm so sorry I didn't get it up sooner. I know I've gotten lots of people asking, and I've been tweaking it. I spent several hours getting everything just right and tweaking and finishing and doing some things. So I think I'm almost ready to get it up there. So be watching for that. I'll share some details soon. All right. Thanks for tuning in tonight. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you again for another paper crafting video very soon. Bye.